Hello everyone and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I'm going to be going through the British planes for the My Favourite Plane series. It has been a while since I've recorded a video. Apologies for not making a video in a while. I've just sort of not really had much motivation towards doing a video in a while. And I just not really been feeling like making one. Yeah, I don't know, I've not been playing War Thunder that much, or any games really that much lately. I've just sort of been enjoying the weather outside, and yeah, dealing with car stuff. Yeah, enough of that. So, we'll start off with rank 1, for Britain, or tier 1. I'm going to be flying, for tier 1, the Hurricane Mark 1 late. First Hurricane you unlock, probably only, really the only good rank 1 plane, when it comes down to it. I mean, it's not quite as good as the Chaikas or whatever, but it is fairly good for what it is. It's faster than the others. It climbs really well because it just sort of floats up with the quite chunky wings, and it's quite sorry, it's quite nice to fly in general. My throat at the moment is really sore, and I don't really know why. It's just being annoying, and yeah. But I'll try and not be too coughy or dying in the video too much. So yeah, that's tier 1. That's what I'm going to be flying for tier 1. Now for rank 2, I'm going to be flying the Spitfire Mark 2B. I absolutely love the Spitfire Mark 2B. In arcade I have, I think, over 1200 kills, which is quite a lot. I think it's my most by a good margin, yeah, because the Bowfighter is my second most. But I mean, if you compare it to what I've got second best in a different country is 323 from the Ep.19. So yeah, it's definitely up there. I absolutely love flying it in arcade, and in realistic it's not too bad. Where is it? Yeah, over 2 to 1. But, you know, I definitely love it. It's a really nice plane to fly. The ammo, if you're good at preserving ammo, it can last a while, and it outturns everything at tier 2. Maybe not biplanes if you get mixed with them, but most prop planes it'll run circles around. Even if you took this into a tier 4 game, I reckon you could get a couple of kills. That's how good I think it is. Yeah, so moving on to rank 3. I'm not entirely sure what I want to use for rank 3, because I don't just want to use Spitfires, but at the same time, there isn't much good at rank 3, so unless I go with one of the Typhoons, which one's faster? I'd probably go with the Mark 1B late, for a rank 4 or tier 3 aircraft to use, because I've not really used either of them that much, but if you've seen my intro for my videos, which you probably have, this was actually the plane that I shot my first jet down, which is the intro to the videos, which is me shooting down an HE-162, probably back in 2013 when I started getting into historical battles. Oh no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It's not D. It's a D13 in the intro, but that was the game that I got my first jet kill in, which was a HE-162. No, the intro's a D13 that I shot down. But yeah, so that's a fun thing with this plane. So yeah, I'll probably use this because I don't know. I quite like it. It's quite fast. I do want to change it up around the tiers. I don't just want to fly the same Spitfires every time. I do want to change it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to use that, the Typhoon. I go to rank 4. It's quite a tough one, rank 4, because there's a lot of planes I like in rank 4. There's Spitfire Mark 14C, I love that. The Mark 9 Spitfire of both premium and non-premium, I really like. The Mark 14E I really like, and the Mark 22 I really like. I really like the Tempest Mark 5 and Mark 2. The Sea Fury I quite like, but I've not flown enough to really use it. And I really like the Spitfire Mark 16. Now, the struggle is deciding which to go with, because they're all good in their own ways. Like, the Tempest's really good for sort of high speed attacks and that sort of stuff, whereas the Spitfire Mark 9s and 14 are a lot better for high altitude fighting because of their climbing capabilities, more so the Mark 9 than the Mark 14. The Mark 14 is a bit sluggish at higher altitudes, but it's still really good, and it's kind of the same story with the Mark 22. It's good at sort of a medium to low altitude over a high. Definitely the same story with the Mark 16, that's made for low altitude anyway. But I do think to sort of change it up a little bit, I don't know actually, I really don't know for rank 4, because I feel like I've done quite a few Tempest videos just in general, so I kind of want to do a Mark 14, but because I know that there's not many Mark 14C videos out there, I don't think, and I've only done one, and that went really well, that got over 1,000 views, so I think I might go to Mark 14C, because as well it's a 7,000 Golden Eagle plane, unless you get it in a sale, which I think I did for a lot cheaper. So I think I might go with that, because it'll give people a good idea. I might do a Tempest video separately at some point, but yeah, I'll probably go with, we'll put in service real quick. I'll go with the Mark 14C, just because sort of apologies for that, I've sort of gone Hawker, Supermarine, Hawker, Supermarine, so it sort of evens it out a bit. So Mark 14C, I'll get my skin. I might change it and put my I made a sort of photo reconnaissance skin for this. It was the first skin I made for it. I even had to use the Mark 14E skin and then sort of adjust it to make it fit the Mark 14C, which was a long time ago, because the template didn't exist for this to do a skin. But the current skin is a custom SFP one for obviously my squadron, with D-Day stripes, because I quite like D-Day stripes on planes. I think they look really good. So yeah, I'm going to probably fly the Mark 14C. Yeah. With that, maybe the Tempest, I don't know. Probably more likely to be the Mark 14C than the Tempest. Yeah. So moving on to rank 5. This is another one that's quite tough, because it's a very big tear between Hunter or Mark 4 Meteor. Because I like both of them a lot. If you look at my stats, they're both very, very, very similar. Hunter's got a few more flyouts, but the Meteor's got more victories. And that was because of old Hokkaido days. Those were the days. Just getting win after win on Hokkaido. Those were brilliant days. Yeah, both very similar. Around 200 kills, around 100 ground units, around 100 deaths. They're all very, very similar. Or both very similar on the kills. So for me, I find it quite hard to sort of decide between the two, and I know that quite recently I have sort of done videos on both of them, I think. I know I did, not long ago, I'm pretty sure I did a Meteor video, and definitely not long ago I did a hunter video when that came out. I mean, both spaded. Again, I think I may wait more towards the time, and it could be, I don't know. I mean, I might do both. I might just sort of merge the two into one video. I'm not really sure. I can't decide really. Like, I feel like what I might do is just say it's going to be the one or the other at the time. Meteor Mark IV Longwing or Hunter. I'll decide at a time, or I'll maybe do a video of both of them in one video, because for me that's just too hard of a split to pick. It's kind of like they're both good in their own ways, but you know, one's faster, one's slower, one turns better, one's better for climbing, one's got better guns. It's kind of just, it's an ongoing thing, but they're both extremely good in their own ways, especially when used properly. But yeah, the skin I've got on my Hunter as well is Misdemeanor, if anyone's wondering. I think it's on the War Thunder Live. I don't have a link for it, but just look up Misdemeanor on War Thunder Live and it should come up. It is a Hunter that's in, or was at least, I think it's for sale, or was for sale, but it was in the UK Airshow side of things. But ever since Shoreham, which was actually a year ago today that I'm recording this video, it was a year ago, they've been grounded since. Hopefully next airshow season Hunters will be back, fingers crossed, because I miss seeing them. I do really like the Hunters. They make really great noises, very unique, the blue note noise. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get another video out in the next few days. I'm going to try and bulk record a few and get them out, because I've definitely been slacking lately on videos. I haven't done one in 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, so if you've enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Bye.